The last video got us to the start of week 17 of our 23-week Couch to Marathon training plan. And that leaves us with multiple weeks of 20 plus miles, 22, 23, 24. And if you look closely at this where I tried to edit it out, you can see it's about to dip. Let's continue and see why. What's up, team? You wouldn't know if I didn't tell you, but 10 days off, no running. I had some serious knee issues, both of them, after that 12-mile run after my sick days. And I could not make forward progression. I read that if you take a week off from a long-distance running plan, you'd be able to pick up. So here we are. Things worked out to where I couldn't take just a week. I had to take a couple extra days. Getting ready to do a trail run to start me off, see how my knees feel. Forgot my water bottles. My goal was to just run as far as I could today. Just like how I started this thing. Let's see how far I can run. But with no water, I'm not sure how I'll do. I do have some gels. Maybe it'll work out where I don't need water. I'll let you know. Two and a half miles in. My knees hurt really, really bad the first mile, but that's typical for when I was last running anyhow. I think they've loosened up quite a bit. My breath isn't there as you would expect. And the ankle's starting to hurt, so glad that didn't help resting and icing. But we're gonna see what we can do. Probably keep her close to 5 miles today due to the no hydration. Let's go though. Let's go. We're back. All right, we got close to 5 in. Got to the car, so that's time to stop. Let's go get some water, rest up. I'm gonna start doing more stretches. These last 5 weeks until the marathon are gonna be crucial. My knees hurt. They're gonna hurt a lot during those long runs. And I may be out of commission after the marathon, but I'm doing the marathon. Way too windy out there for the fit check game. So I ran 1 time in the last 2 weeks. I feel like I have a little bit of spring in my knees today, and I'm very hopeful on this 5-mile slow and easy run with Hager that it goes well, because I need it to go well. What you see below or above my face right now is the last 4 weeks. It has to happen. All these miles have to get in or my marathon is at risk. My most I've ran was 12, 13, and 12. I have not ran the 14 miles, 16 miles, 18-mile days. So now we're looking at this 14, 20, taper down marathon. Please, let's get this. 5 miles down, it wasn't terrible. Usually that first mile, my knees hurt so bad. They didn't this time. We started off faster than we planned. The goal was a 12 or slower and just really ease into it. But we ended up at like a 10:50 to start and just a little over 11 to finish. Not bad. My knees felt pretty good. I cannot complain. I would love it if this is the feeling all the time. The last mile, my ankle did come in a little bit, but not too worried about it. I'll tape that sucker up next time. Let's get these miles in. Let's get these miles in, please. I'll have to check the footage to see if there's been a day that I've been excited to run since the half marathon happened. I have to get it in tonight. Really just wanted to be lazy. Me and Hager are here. We're going to hit up a buddy run. It's supposed to be 7. If we get 3, I'll be happy. I just want to get some sort of run in this cold wind to get the miles going, run again tomorrow, run long on Saturday, work our way to the marathon, do the marathon, and not let myself down. Well, we ended up with 5 miles tonight after not wanting to run at all, so I'll take it. Things are feeling good. No complaints. I have some slight stuff, but like I said, no complaints. If my body feels like this, the rest of the training and the rest of the marathon will be great. And I cannot complain about that. I just have to get in the mindset that I want to, and I need to get the nutrition down. I've been talking about that for 3 months. Couch to marathon. Let's get the nutrition going for for the last month, maybe. We got 2 runs in this week, a little bit longer break because I didn't get the 3rd run in, but we're about to do 10 to 14. I'd love to do 14 today. I'm on that, I'm gonna do the route that I did 9 miles on the first time. That really sucked solo, but I think I can do a lot better today. I'm wearing the Kinvaras because when I wear the Brooks, I wear them on my long runs, and every time my knees hurt. So I'm wanting to see if it's the Brooks, if it's the shoes, or if it is the pavement pounding in the long miles. We're about to find out. I know my toes are gonna hurt a little more in the Kinvaras today, but that's okay. And we are gonna go so slow. I'm gonna go 12-minute pace, if not slower. I'm gonna go so slow. I just wanna get the miles in, and then we gotta hunt some Easter eggs, you know what I'm saying? Five and a half in. It took me about 4 miles to get down to the pace I wanted. There were hills. Downhill made me go fast. And then I kept that pace uphill. Messed with my flow a little bit, but that's okay. I'm feeling pretty good actually. I'm about to turn around to where I go further instead of closer to my exit point. And then all I have left to do is run as my only option. Horsey either wants to attack me or wonder why the heck I'm out here running and he's not. We could go together, bro. Eight and a half miles in and we chilling. I think I could run a marathon today. Probably not, but if I would have brought enough water and enough gels, I would have tried. I say that with still having 6 miles to go, but we'll see what happens. Let's go. That last mile uphill had a headwind straight at me, and that really took it out of me. So I decided to stop her short at 11 and a half because it's almost Easter, and because really anything else I did would end on like a 1.5 to 2 mile uphill, and we have nothing to prove today. We're gonna get a couple good runs in this week and then try to run as long as I can next week. We're supposed to get some longer runs in that I haven't got in. Still haven't broken the 13-mile threshold. I need to break. We need to get up there. It's supposed to be 20. I don't know if I can do that. But health-wise, feeling good. That's really all that matters. If I feel like I can keep going, we can do the marathon. Same fit check game as we always have and always will have. Gotta have a red for when I run through town so I don't get ran over. 5 miles tonight, hopefully. It's Thursday. My goal is like 5.6, 5.6. Take a rest break and see how many miles I can run this weekend. I need to push close to 20 to get a comfortable feeling, but I don't think I'm gonna get there. I mean, it's already in my head, so I'm gonna do my best. Try to savor the knees, make sure they stay good, see what we can do, come marathon time. We got some peaceful rain, 2.5 miles in. Got 2.5 more to go. Whew. Not feeling terrible, but not feeling it, if that makes sense. Well, that wasn't so bad, but soaked from the rain, and it's really windy, and like the title says, rainy windy miles should count double. It was just over 5. I probably could have went more. My knees are a little sore, but I probably could have done more. But we're going to save it. We're going to hit it again tomorrow. Keep the plan, rest, do a big one, please. Let's get this. So we got 1 run in this week, 5 miles, that was it. A lot of stuff in the way as usual. Me and Hager are getting ready to try 20 miles. I'll be happy if we can break 14. I know there may be some walking if we do go the full 20. We're trying to see what we can do to fit the marathon before the cutoff time of 6 hours at this point. One thing that I discounted a couple on Sunday when I ran the 11 and a half, my right knee hurt so bad I iced it, compressed, and rested. And then an hour later, I was throbbing on the ground with how much pain I'm in. I don't do a great job of capturing all that stuff outside of the pre-run and post-run. I should have done better along this journey. It's been painful, but we're getting there. I'm really worried about how my knees are going to feel after today, but it's part of it. I signed up for this. I'm going to do this. Let's go. Six miles in, feeling pretty good overall. The goal is to break the 14-mile threshold, see if we can get 20 and get a ride from here. 10 miles in, we had like a 2 mile of cross heavy headwind there. Really hurt the morale. We're just at 2 hours, halfway there. Can't really feel much, so don't know what to assess. Coming up on the 10th hill in 12 miles. Hager sure knows how to plan them. This kind of hurts the 8 miles remaining. Looks like the route planning is still going successfully. Now we need to turn around and go back into that headwind. It's going to be miserable. That was pretty intense. I wrote Jess at 15 miles saying, hey, we're still going, but you could make your way this way. She made it a lot quicker than I expected, which is good. We got to 17 miles. I do not know how much further I could have made it. Oh, at every step after that turnaround at like 12 was, will I make the next step sort of thing. The turnaround, we went straight into a headwind until 14 miles maybe. And that was such a demotivator. We were at a high point there for a little bit. It was good. It's good to know we can get 17. And now we start tapering down. Can we get the marathon? I think we will. It'll be fine. It'll be wonderful. My feet feel swollen. My knees are hurting. But it wasn't terrible. I made it through. We made it through 17 miles. When I started this and ran 4 miles and cried because I signed up for a marathon because I was like, oh, I could run 4 miles. Man, I was so silly. But at that time, and even 40 years before that, I never expected that I would run 17 miles without stopping in my life. That is crazy. That is a huge accomplishment in my own eyes, and I'm so proud, but we're not done yet. We got to get these other miles in. I've been slacking, but it's going to be good. We're going to taper down and get it. The good thing about the marathon is it's mostly flat until the 14-mile mark. They decided to put you in a little park with hills. The good thing, what am I saying? The good thing about it was all of the training has been hilly. All of the training has been windy. If we can have a good day without wind, a good day, just decent temperatures, flat row, man, we can do this. Is that so much to ask for? Okay, I'm rambling now because I am beat. Thank you for watching.